just little, I'm just little off it.
Say peace, bro. Peace. We out. En lugar de gastar $1,500 en las grandes tiendas, llévate esta Milwaukee Red Beast aquí mismo en Temu. Dentro de la bolsa de transporte de alta resistencia te llevas el impactador de alto torque y un impactador compacto.
Ladies and gentlemen, man. I'm going to try to stay as calm as I can in this video. I'm going to try to stay as positive as I can in this video. I promise you have my word, because honestly, I have so many things I want to talk about in this video. I have so many thoughts, opinions, concerns, frustrations, especially about what you are looking at on your screen right now. And for those of you that have no idea, I feel sorry for you. It was an amazing time. But number two, this is Black 16 years ago, and of course, out of all the maps that are in this game, I recorded a gameplay on Nuketown. It was not on purpose. I know we're tired of seeing this map, but it's a free-for-all gameplay. I go like 30-11. It's nothing crazy. Then I got another like ground war domination gameplay for you guys to watch. It's not easy, and we'll talk about why in this video. It's not easy to get good and decent gameplays for you guys to watch in the background of these commentaries. So before we get into, this entire port situation, the problems out there, and the good things, I'll make sure I'll mention that. I need you guys to smack that like button. I need you guys to take a second to click the thumbs up. Comment your thoughts down below. Honestly, I would love to see so many comments down there. I want to know your guys' honest opinions. I want to see conversations down there, debates, civil debates, okay? We don't need to be going crazy over a damn video game, but I really want to know. I'm anxious to see what you guys are going to say, and let's get into it. So, for those of you that live under a rock and you don't follow Call of Duty news, breaking from Charlie Intel. And it's weird. He was the one that broke this out on the internet. It wasn't Call of Duty or anything. It was kind of odd. He says Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2 ports for PS4 and PS5 are available now. $40 each game, which we'll talk about. PS4 and PS5 versions only. No updates to the core games. And PlayStation Plus subscribers can get each game for $20 for limited time. So you guys remember, and for those of you that have been around my channel, for the past few weeks I've been talking about these ports. I've been concerned about them. I've been concerned that if they're not done correctly, they are going to lose a lot of people in the Call of Duty community, because these are OG classic Call of Duties. A lot of people see Black Ops 2 as the best COD of all time. I personally think Black Ops 1 is one of the best of all time. Both of them are in the top 3 or top 4 for most people, okay? So if they ruin this, it can be really bad for the hype for the next Call of Duty. It can really make a lot of people be done with the franchise. And I was always concerned about the price. I was concerned about cheaters. I was concerned about them taking away aspects of the game that were normally there, and possibly even adding in things like skill-based matchmaking and stuff that we don't like. So I want to start off with this tweet, and this kind of covers everything that is going into the current game that is ported over to PlayStation 5. If you purchase BO1 and BO2, this guy says, on PlayStation 3, I should get them for free. I don't really, disagree with that, but let's go on. He says, no crossplay, no graphic updates, no FOV slider, no dedicated servers, no league play, no wager matches, no 120 FPS support, no live player count, no cross progression, just a money grab in my opinion. And as we go back to what we were talking about, $40. is how much these games cost. If you do not have PlayStation Plus, you are spending $40 for this game. And that does not, let me repeat that does not include the DLC for either Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. If you guys want the entire DLC for zombies, multiplayer, etc., you need to spend another $30 if you don't have PlayStation Plus. So you are basically spending the equivalent of a new Call of Duty title, like let's say Black Ops 7 or MW4, the standard edition, $70+ for one of these games that is not updated. No updates to the graphics to make it better. No updates with the dead zones. They're taking away stuff like theater mode, wager matches, league play. They're taking away stuff instead of adding it to make it better, but they want you to pay the same price as if it was a new Call of Duty right now. That is a problem. I have PlayStation Plus, okay? So I spent $20 on this game. I said $20 was a good price. That's the most I would want to pay. So that's what I paid. And it seems like a good deal to me. I'm not going to pay an extra $10, even though it's only $10, and it is a tax write-off for me. I'm not going to do that for DLCs. That's no point. I think that's a ripoff. I do think this is a cash grab. I am part of the Call of Duty community. I am addicted. I get that. But it's a little frustrating to see that they're going to be doing all of this stuff with no updates to the game. But it's also very weird because they did make some small changes to these ports that are, like, just very odd. For example, they got rid of the player counts. If you guys did not know, in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, it used to say how many people were playing the game at that time, how many people were online. They took that away.
Surprise, the king is back!
We got a fight!
McGregor versus Holloway, only on Paramount Plus.
Hungry Root is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty. I'm gonna open the box. That's the exciting part. Hungry Root.
Playing the game at that time, how many people were online? They took that away. Who knows? I think it's because if this game is more popular than the current Call of Duty out right now, it kind of proves the point, what we've been saying for how many years now, that classic Call of Duty is what we want. So they took that away, and they even added in like a PS5 like controller layout to be able to switch things up. They put that in, and they took out wager matches, like I already said, in theater mode. They did small changes, but they couldn't do basic graphic updates for, like, you know, the basic modern times that we're in right now. They couldn't do that. I'm not saying we need an FOV slider. I really don't think we need that. But it would be cool to play on higher FPS. It would be better to play on some better servers. You know, basic stuff. You know, I don't think it would be that difficult for them, especially if they're asking for this type of money. It's odd that they're making these weird changes. And again, it's also odd that they made it to where you can't do cross-play between the two versions of PS4 and PS5. This is from Charlie Intel. It says, Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2 ports feature separate versions for both the PS4 and PS5. And there is no cross-play between the two. Cross-platform multiplayer is not supported. We are in 2026, and they literally, on the same platform, the same data, or Sony is literally the company for both the PS4 and PS5, obviously. They can't figure out or even make it possible or put the effort into making it cross-play. I think, like, the only way to do it is if you, like, all own the PS4 version of it. Even if you're on PS5 and you own, like, the PS4 or download that, which I don't understand why anybody on a PS5 would want to download the PS4 version. That's the only way you can maybe play with other people on PS4, but that should not be the case. Everybody on the PlayStation Network should be able to play with each other, but again, what do I know? I'm just a guy sitting here in the office. But my main issue with all of this, other than just the price, which was rumored and everybody said, oh, you don't even know if it's the real price. Well, obviously we were right about the price. Other than that, is these servers. And I remember at 10 years old, I know my memory's probably not the best from when I was 10, but I do remember playing this game. I don't remember it being this bad in Black Ops 1 to where I just can't hit a single shot when I'm shooting right at the guy, or I'm around a corner and I'm dying like that. I just don't remember it. I'm sorry, I don't. And it just makes this game that I just love and enjoy so much, and it was so good to play yesterday on stream, but the more I played it off stream, the more I realized, oh my god, this is unplayable. It's unplayable. How do you expect to be able to say, yep, we should be paid money for what we're providing here, when the game itself is that down bad? Forget the cheaters, okay? Forget the cheaters. If I can't hit my shots when I'm shooting right at the guy, or I'm dying by somebody I can't even see yet, that's a problem. I'd rather play against somebody that's aimbotting me, because at least I still can shoot them, This I can't. I'm hitting nothing. Shooting right at the guy, I'm hitting nothing. I thought hit reg was bad in Black Ops 7. My lord, Black Ops 1 is awful. BO2 has hope and pray that you have PlayStation Plus, because $20, I can sit here and be like, yeah, you know, it's worth it, because I do have fun. I play with my friends off stream, and I even play with them on stream. I play with viewers, and I had a good time. I do, but I do get frustrated. I do get frustrated by the fact that this is clearly a money grab. It's clearly just, you know, an effort to try to get as much money as they can, because Black Ops 7 did not do what it was supposed to, and just all this other stupid stuff added into it. I want to be positive about it. I know it's good. I know a lot of people are playing it. I know a lot of people are enjoying it. Again, I don't know how many times I have to say it. I am enjoying myself from time to time, but it is frustrating. It is frustrating to continue to keep on seeing this type of stuff. I'm just sitting here as somebody that, like, if this was my job to port this over, or if this was my job to try to bring back a classic memory within this franchise, I would want to make it as good as possible. I would want to make it as entertaining. Now, again, they didn't bring SBMM. That's a plus. They left Emblem Editor in there, which I'll be surprised if they keep it in the entire time, because I'm already seeing some crazy ass stuff. But again, who knows? Maybe Treyarch's done being snowflakes, or Activision's done, you know, being as woke as they were like the past few years.